Papa Kenn Reviews is a Review Board Magazine production. Review Board Magazine. We review the world.
This video is brought to you in part by the Bobo Broadcasting Network. For this and other great stuff, head to bobobroadcasting.com.
With The Dark Knight Rises, Part 3 of the Batman trilogy brought to us by Christopher Nolan coming out this week, I thought it might be fun to recap my feelings on the ones that came out before it. Now, not in any great detail, of course, because these videos take long enough to edit without making them 10 minutes long or more. Many consider Nolan's Batman movies to be the best of the best, though most of the Batman movies are great in their own right. There are several movies I can't talk about because I've never seen them for various reasons. The 1943 and 1949 serial films because they came out so long before I was born, and the animated films because... actually, I don't know why I haven't seen those yet. Maybe I'll check them out when I have a day off. Except for this one. What's wrong with his head? The first Batman movie I remember seeing was the 1966 Adam West film based on the television series. It was fair enough for the time it was made, and actually helped boost the character's popularity in comics at the time alongside the show. Not to mention it gave the current generation plenty of internet-worthy material. Tim Burton's Batman, starring Michael Keaton, was basically a big middle finger to the '66 film, throwing away all of the campy silliness, the pow, bam, biffs, and anti-shark repellent. Don't ask. Following a turn to a darker, grim side of Batman in the comics, 1989's Batman was a game-changer for the character thematically. Facing off against Jack Nicholson's classic portrayal of the Joker, we're treated to arguably one of the best Batman films ever made. Between Batman's toys, the terrifyingly comical Joker, decent action, and just the right amount of Burton quirkiness to be entertaining and not oversaturated, it becomes obvious why it is held up as a classic. It has some pacing issues that drag on at times, but that's really the worst that can be said. In 1992, Batman Returns came out, with Michelle Pfeiffer and Danny DeVito joining in as Catwoman and the Penguin alongside Keaton and Burton returning as director. It's a pretty solid film, though falls short of its predecessor. The script just isn't as strong, and the Penguin as a villain isn't the ideal follow-up to the Joker. Not to mention, his little penguin brethren make it a little too cute in a disturbing way. Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman is a strong point in its favor, but... sorry, I forgot what I was talking about. Then in 1995 and 1997, Joel Schumacher was put at the helm of Batman Forever and Batman and Robin. I'd rather not go into detail on these are my least favorites by far, but to summarize, flashy lights and bat nipples. After the series had all but been dismissed by Batman fans, Christopher Nolan rebooted the franchise in 2005 with Batman Begins. Now this movie is, in my opinion, what got the whole Batman is a badass idea out of the minds of comic book fans and into pop culture. While not without its flaws, Batman Begins is the origin story that the character has deserved all along, and is possibly the definitive superhero origin to date. We experience Bruce Wayne's transformation into Batman in a way that surpasses possibly every telling and retelling and re-retelling in the comics themselves. Not only is the character more hardcore than ever, attacking and dispatching thugs without mercy from the shadows, but the flashy gaudiness of the Schumacher films is completely washed away. Let me put it this way. Liam Neeson, the man that trained Obi-Wan Kenobi, the man that took on an entire drug and sex trafficking ring to save his daughter, the man that could beat the snot out of Chuck Norris any day of the week, trains Bruce Wayne to be a ninja. Correction, a ninja assassin. Yeah. Finally, in 2008, The Dark Knight was released, a film considered by many to be the best Batman movie ever. But between the powerful screenplay and excellent performances from all of the actors, especially the legendary portrayal of the Joker by Heath Ledger, I can't help but agree. There are some details that feel skimmed over upon close examination, but as an experience in and of itself, the movie feels close to flawless. It's everything we could hope for in a Batman movie and more. Dark, serious, well-executed action, and in many cases, a serious mindfuck. My biggest complaint about the movie has to be the growl in Batman's voice. The growl is there in Batman Begins, but is so annoyingly and exaggeratedly deep in The Dark Knight that I can't help but believe that it has been digitally altered in some way. Now, in 2012, we're finally getting the last chapter in this epic trilogy, and I couldn't be more excited. In fact, I'm finishing the script for this while waiting in the theater for The Dark Knight Rises to begin. So will Tduker rise to the occasion and surpass its legendary predecessors? Will it fall short and disappoint? Or will it fall short but still manage to impress? Only time will tell, and I for one can't wait to tell you exactly what I think about it. I'm Papa Kenn, and I'll see you next review.